Word to your mother, boys and girls. It's your boy Sniper Wes coming at you here from sniperpicks.com on Monday, July 29th, 2024. Your free plays today are going to be between the Twins and the Mets, along with the Cubs and the Reds, and the Pirates and the Astros. Like I said, my name is Sniper Picks, Sniper Wes. You can find my plays over at sniperpicks.com, the number one sports consultant website in the business. A ton of other handicappers to choose from over there, but what typically a lot of people do is they just get a package of handicappers. You can get the starter package, the starter plus, the classic, the premium, and you can get one capper if you want, but the option is you can get a ton of handicappers for a pretty competitive price. You can get 12 handicappers to follow. That way you can tail who's hot and not tail who's not hot, so to speak, because there's ups and downs in this industry, right? Some cappers do great, some cappers do not do great sometimes, and then the next week it's completely flipped around. Believe me, I know. It's an up and down industry. So sniperpicks.com, you can go ahead and get yourself a package over there. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, at the Sniper Picks. And please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as well, as it does help me analytics. Let's go ahead and get to these free plays today, because I know that is why you are here on this Monday. Again, we have all baseball because that's kind of all that's going on. We do have the Hall of Fame game on Thursday, so football is kind of officially back. Training camp is in full swing. I'm actually going to be going to Rams camp and Cowboys camp here in the next couple days, and I have season win totals ready to go. I don't know. I might do a video on season win totals for you if you want. Go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section if you want me to do that, and then maybe I'll do that for you. But yeah, today we have all baseball. In fact, it's going to be all baseball until Thursday. Then we'll have some Canadian football, and we'll have the Hall of Fame game. Maybe I'll throw out a free play on the Hall of Fame game. I don't think I'll have anything on the premium, just because it's, who knows what's going to happen in that first game, right? You don't even know how long these guys are going to play. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to these free plays. So I like the Twins and the Mets over 8.5 runs tonight in New York. So, both teams are playoff contenders. They're both in wild card position, and they're both going to make roster moves too. The trade deadline's tomorrow, so both teams are probably going to make some moves. But we get Quintana versus Woods Richardson here, and Woods Richardson, he's been pretty good. 3.27 ERA, 1.11 WHIP. Quintana 4.02 ERA, 1.28 WHIP. It's not so good. Minnesota, they just took 2 of 3 versus the Tigers, and before that they took 2 of 3 versus Philly, which is pretty impressive. The Mets just split with the Braves, but they have looked pretty good lately. And remember, though, the Twins, they actually crush lefties. So southpaws like Quintana, the Twins are number 1 in batting average in Major League Baseball. I think they hit 277 versus lefties as a team, which is insane. So I think they get to Quintana. I think the Mets get to Woods Richardson here too. The Mets just kind of have a lot of mojo. They didn't play good the last 2 days against the Braves, but before that they were scoring runs left and right. I think there's going to be a lot of runs tonight in New York. I'm going to take the over 8.5. Also in Cincinnati, I like the Cubs and the Reds under 9.5. It's kind of a high total, so it's a little scary to take the under, to be honest with you, but the Cubs just got Isaac Paredes from the Rays. He was an all-star. He hit 245, 16 homers, 55 ribbies through 101 games with Tampa. He's probably going to give the Cubs some juice, I believe, but I still like the under here. So you get Tyon versus Spires. And Tyon, he's been great this year. 2.96 ERA, 1.15 WHIP. Spires, 3.83 ERA, 1.26 WHIP. So you have 2 decent pitchers on the hill here. Remember, too, so both these teams play to the under. They're 92 and 112 if you combine their over-under records this year. 92 overs, 112 unders. So both teams play to the under. And the total, when these two teams hook up in this field, Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, the total has gone under in 6 of Cincinnati's last 8 games when playing at home against the Chicago Cubs. Don't know why. It's just a weird trend, but whenever these two teams play in this park, the game tends to go under. It's a high total. Like I said, a little scary to take the under, but I'm going to take the under. I think runs are going to be hard to come by. I also like the Pirates over the Astros tonight. You can catch them about minus 125. So the Pirates had a huge win yesterday. We were actually on the Pirates. They scored a run in the top of the ninth, sent it to extra innings, and they wound up winning an extra innings 6-5. It was kind of a crazy game once it got to extra innings, but so they have a lot of momentum here, right? It's kind of scary too, because it could be a big letdown for them, because it was probably their biggest game of the year. But I still think they show up, and the reason I think they show up is because it's Paul Skeens Day, right? So, Skeens, he started the All-Star game this year. He's been fantastic. He did lose his last time out versus the Cardinals, but he only gave up 2 runs on 4 hits with 8 strikeouts over 8 1/3. So it's not really his fault he lost. I mean, he gave a great performance. His team just didn't hit. And it was the 7th consecutive start with 2 runs or fewer. And Skeens is 3-1 with a 1.32 ERA during that span. So it's hard to blame him for that loss. His team just didn't score any runs for St. Louis. But Houston took 2 or 3 versus my Dodgers this last weekend, which is pretty impressive. But they're throwing out their Jake Bloss on the mound, and it's like this guy, only 12 innings of work, but he hasn't been impressive at all. And so, I think the Pirates, they're going to come in here with all that momentum from yesterday's win, and they have Skeens on the hill, so they're going to want to hit for Skeens because they did not hit for Skeens last time. And they're playing the Astros, so they're going to get up for the Astros. And remember, too, they're only 2 games back of a wild card spot here, so there's a good, solid chance the Pirates could make the playoffs this year, which would be really, really impressive. So I think the Pirates show up. They're only minus 125 with Skeens on the hill. It's not a bad price. I'm going to take the Pirates. Let's go ahead and recap. I like the Twins and the Mets over 8.5. I like the Cubs and the Reds under 9.5. And I like the Pirates minus 125 over the Astros. That's going to be your free play today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you did enjoy it. My name is Sniper Wes, like I said, and you can find all my premium selections at sniperpicks.com, along with a ton of other handicappers over there, or you can get a package with a ton of handicappers on it. Pretty competitive price as well. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at these Sniper Picks, and please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as it does help my analytics. I will see you guys tomorrow with some more free plays, likely all baseball again today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and then maybe we'll get some CFL and WNBA's. It's on the Olympic break, but that'll be back in maybe 3 weeks. See you guys tomorrow. Sayonara.